Okay, guys, today we're going to practice about verbs. Vamos a practicar verbos, and also we are going to practice adverbs of frequency. Okay. Besides that, remember we have homework. Tenemos tareas. Okay. So let's start. Let's start practicing. How do you say comer? Comer in English. How do you say comer in English?
Eat.
Eat, thank you. How do you say tomar o beber? Beber.
Drink.
Drink. Okay, drink. How do you say tomar algo? Sostener algo, tomar algo. Ajá. Tomar algo en la mano. Ajá. No idea?
No. Take.
Okay. Take. Tomar. Take. Okay, how do you say?
No. Take.
How do you say tener? Tener in English.
How.
Have. Okay. Have. How do you say? How do you say caminar? Caminar.
Work.
Caminar.
Working. Working.
Walk. No, verbos. Walking es el noun. Walk. Okay. Walk. Yes. Let's see. How do you say correr? Correr. Run. Okay.
From.
Yes, run. How do you say estudiar in English? Estudiar. Study. Okay. Study. Very good. How do you say ver o observar?
Sí.
Sí, ok, ese es ver. Observar o mirar. Si digo ver televisión.
Watch.
Ah, watched. Watch. Ok, watch. Okay. Ir, como digo, ir, yo voy. Ir.
Go.
Go. Very good, very good. Eat, drink, take, have, walk, run, study, see or watch, go. How do you say hacer? Hacer. Yo hago mi tarea, hacer. Hacer. How do you say hacer? Ah, it is do. Okay, do.
Go.
Do. How do you say fabricar o hacer algo con manualidades? It is make.
Make.
Make. Okay.
Make.
Make. How do you say leer? Leer. Leer.
Read. Read.
Read. Very good. Read. How do you say? How do you say manejar o conducir?
Drive.
Sí, drive. Yes, it's drive. Okay. Drive. Okay. How do you say escuchar? Escuchar. Escuchar. Escuchar.
Listen.
Very good. Listen. Listen. Okay, escuchar. Okay, good. Next one. How do you say hablar? Hablar.
Speak.
Okay, speak. O podemos decir talk. Depende. Speak or talk. Speak para hablar personal, de forma personal, frente a frente, speak, ok. Or se puede ocupar speak a language. Por ejemplo, I speak English, I speak French, I speak Japanese, ok. Talk, when you talk to a person, hablar, ok. Ok. Construir. How do you say construir? Build. Repeat after me. Build. Build.
Build.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so do you have any question right now?
No.
No? Okay, very good. Now, let's practice, okay? Let's practice right now. Okay, now, everybody, let's repeat after me. Always.
Always.
One more time. Always.
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 Okay, now let's repeat. Usually.
Usually.
One more time. One more time. Usually.
Usually.
Okay, next one. Normally.
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 Great. One more time. Normally.
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 Very good. Next one. Frequently.
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 One more time. Frequently.
Frequently.
Okay, next one. Often.
Often.
Okay, let's repeat. Sometimes.
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 Very good. Next one. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
One more time. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Very good. Next one. Let's repeat. Seldom.
Seldom.
One more time. Seldom.
Seldom.
Very good. Next one. Rarely.
Rarely.
Okay. Next one. Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
Okay. And the last one. Never.
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 Okay. So guys, these expressions are called adverbs of frequency, adverbios de frecuencia. Okay. These are called adverbs of frequency. Okay. Why? Because you can mention this adverb of frequency to describe how frequently you do something. Con qué frecuencia usted realiza algo. Okay. So I'm going to show you a video. This video is about adverbs of frequency. So I need you to pay attention to this video. Okay. Así que pongamos atención a este video.
Adverbs of frequency. An adverb of frequency tells us how often something takes place.
Okay, look what it says. It says that an adverb of frequency tells us how often something takes place. Como algo toma lugar, okay? So that is the adverb of frequency. How something or how some things takes place, okay? Take place.
%, always. I always wake up at 6 o'clock. %, usually. I usually come home after work. Normally, generally. I normally swim after school. Often, frequently. I often spend Christmas with friends. Sometimes. I sometimes play tennis on the weekend. Occasionally. I occasionally eat Vietnamese food. Seldom. I seldom go to the library. Rarely. I rarely listen to the radio. Never. I never listen to rock music.
Okay, guys, these are the adverbs of frequency. Okay, what is an adverb of frequency? An adverb of frequency is an expression, es una expresión. It's an expression that is used to describe how often something takes place. Okay, here we have different expressions for you to practice, such as always, usually, normally, generally, often, frequently, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, never, and hardly ever. Or hardly ever, never, okay? Now, let's repeat after me. Always.
Always.
Okay, next one, let's repeat. Usually.
Usually.
Use.
Next one, normally. Let's repeat. Normally.
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 Okay, let's repeat. Generally. Generally.
Generally.
Generally.
Forget. Often. Let's repeat.
Often.
Often.
One more time. Often.
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 Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I.
Okay, sometimes.
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 Okay, occasionally. Let's repeat. Occasionally.
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 Seldom.
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 Rarely.
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 Good. And never. Let's repeat. Never.
Never.
Never. Okay, good. Always. What is always? Always in Spanish means siempre. Okay? Siempre. Always. Usually. What is usually? Usualmente. Normally. Generally. Normally, normalmente. Generally, generalmente. Often or frequently. Often, a menudo. Frequently, frecuentemente. Sometimes, algunas veces. Occasionally, ocasionalmente. Seldom, pocas veces. Rarely, rara vez. Never, nunca. Okay, so look at the example that we have here, okay? Now we are going to practice. Vamos a practicar. We are going to practice. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with always. Vamos a mencionar, chicos, the exercise, it's about to mention an activity that you always do. Una actividad que usted siempre hace, ¿ok? I'm going to start. I always eat pupusas in the morning. Es un ejemplo, that's an example, ¿ok? I always eat pupusas in the morning. Now, you. Let's start with Ceci.
I will have an eat.
One more time. Empezamos con always. Always.
I always have an eat break.
I always eat. Yo siempre como. Ajá.
Breakfast.
Okay. I always eat breakfast. One more time. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yes. Breakfast. Okay. Good. Very good. Christian.
I always play the video game in the night.
You always play video games at night. One more time. At night.
I always play the video game at night.
I always play video games at night.
I always video game at night.
Okay, play. Play. Let's repeat. Play.
I always play video game at night.
Good. Very good. Jose.
I always read at night.
Read.
Read.
Leer.
Yes.
¿El qué? Periódico. Libro.
Libro, book.
A book. Okay, one more time. Pero ahora vamos a decir completo. I always read a book at night. One more time.
I always read a book at night.
Good, very good. Now let's go with sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, I sometimes drink coffee. I sometimes drink coffee in the morning. Cecilia.
I usually did die how.
One more time.
I so I usually
No, sometimes. Estamos practicando sometimes. Ajá.
I sometimes did die how.
Tidy. Limpiar. Tidy.
Tidy.
Ordenar. De ordenar.
Yes,
Okay, tidy. Let's repeat. Tidy.
tidy.
Okay, one more time. Let's repeat. I sometimes.
Sometimes
One more time. Diga times. Con
time.
M. Times.
Time.
Okay, one more time. Sometimes.
I sometimes.
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 Okay, good. I sometimes tidy my house.
I sometimes die the house.
The house. Okay, sometimes. Okay, good. Christian.
I sometimes water the plant.
Okay, I sometimes water the plants.
And sometimes water the plant.
Good, very good. Jose.
I sometimes go to the beach in the weekend.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, now let's talk about never, never. I never watch TV at night. Tessie.
I never go shopping.
Okay, I never go shopping.
Go shopping.
Okay, good. Christian.
I never drink alcohol.
Okay, drink alcohol.
I never drink alcohol.
Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, Jose.
I never smoke.
Okay, pretty cool, very good job. Okay, guys, any question about this part?
Well,
No,
No?
no.
Okay,
no.
now, okay, thank you so much. Pretty good. Now, guys, we're going to practice, okay, with hobbies and activities and also adverbs of frequency, okay? Now, when we talk about adverbs of frequency, we usually make some questions. Usualmente nosotros hacemos preguntas. And how do we say those questions? ¿Cómo hacemos esas preguntas? Okay. So, para hacer preguntas, we use something that is called WH questions. Ocupamos WH questions. In this case, we have how often, okay? How often, con qué frecuencia o qué tan a menudo, okay? How often. How often? Example, how often do you watch TV? How often do you watch TV? And how do we answer the question? Example, I often watch TV. How often do you watch TV? Yo, and here I add an adverb of frequency. And we say watch TV at last, in the end, okay? Example, usually, I sometimes, I rarely, I never, I occasionally, okay? I sometimes watch TV. I sometimes watch TV. I never watch TV. Got it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you some questions. Le voy a hacer algunas preguntas and you have to answer them, okay? Pretty cool. Okay, now let's start with, let's see, Jose. Jose, how often do you listen to music? How often do you listen to music?
I sometimes listen to music.
Okay, good. Ceci, how often do you eat pupusas?
I often a day.
Okay, one more time, I often eat pupusas every day.
Every day. I
Let's repeat. I often
eat
pupusas
pupusas
every day.
every day.
Okay, good. Christian, how often do you watch movies?
I normally watch movie.
Okay, you normally watch movies. Very good. Jose, how often do you drink water? How often do you drink water?
I always drink water.
Okay, good. Ceci, how often do you drink Coke, Coca-Cola, or soda? How often do you drink soda?
I often never.
Okay, I never. Let's
I
repeat.
never.
I never drink
I never
soda.
drink soda.
Okay, good, very good. Christian, how often do you play soccer?
I sometimes play soccer.
Okay, very good. Jose, how How often do you go to the beach?
I usually go to a church.
No, to the beach.
To the
Beach. How often do you go to the beach?
I usually go to the beach.
Okay, good. Ceci, how often do you watch TV?
Have, I, I never
I never
in TV,
watch TV.
watch TV.
Okay, very good job. Okay, Christian, how often do you chat on WhatsApp?
I rarely trust the WhatsApp.
I
Rarely
rarely
trust the WhatsApp.
chat on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp.